Hello there, I'm Tanya from Love Goddess Tarot, and I'd like to share with you the weekly love reading for the coming week. We're going to shuffle the cards and we're asking Spirit to please show us what this coming week holds for you, the group collective, in terms of love. And as I've already said a few times, this last period has been really, really tough for a lot of people, especially in terms of relationships. They've been challenging. We've come through a period of cleansing, of clearing out, and a lot of people have had breakups, disagreements, and just generally feeling low and confused about what the future holds. And this week past has been a turning point. Things have started looking up and they're looking better. So we're going to look at the current situation for the week for love. We're going to look at what is coming in for you, and we'll have a look at anything that is standing out for us. So we're going to ask for guidance. We're going to ask Spirit to show us what we need to know for the week. Lovely. So the week begins with the Fool. And oh, I love this card because new adventures are coming in. I'm so excited. We're really starting a new chapter, especially to do with love. The gods are smiling down upon you, and there's going to be a complete new start. If anything, you're going to feel much more enthusiastic. And I have a feeling it's probably got to do with your life as well, that things are looking up, they're looking better. You can feel you've just come out of a dark tunnel and you're kind of really feeling enthusiastic. So this is a feeling that it's going to affect our collective, and this will be really, really good for relationships. It's good for this kind of energy, will sort of create more of a harmonious effect. So if there have been disagreements in the past, you can now resolve them. And it's adventures that are, on your mind. So some of you might be planning a trip with a sweetheart. You might be traveling and meeting a sweetheart on a trip. But by all means, it's time to spread your wings and to fly. The lessons that are coming in. The King of Pentacles. Well, this is lovely because this is a very auspicious card when it comes to stability. Pentacles are stable, slow moving, and so it's really wonderful because your love life is starting on a new foundation. So your relationship that you're in is going to have a better, more solid foundation with your partner. Singles are reassessing and reviewing what they want from love, what they'd like to see happen in their love lives, and they're going to go more slowly. This isn't an impulsive card. This means taking time and rethinking things, perhaps getting to know that person really, really well. It's a good time to meet somebody, but it will start out more slowly. And I think that's a good thing sometimes because you'll really get to know each other. And I always say, it's about getting to know the person's more qualities that they try and hide away. And, you want to see all of them. And their shadow side is as important as their good side. You want to know that you can live with all of who they are. And this is the card that shows that you're going to get to know them on all levels. And it's actually a positive thing. Where is this all heading? An absolutely beautiful card. Six of Swords, things are going to turn out much better than expected. There's a movement forward now, finally, leaving behind the past, finally leaving behind the past. I think a lot of us are going to be really thrilled about leaving the past behind. You're ready, you're ready to take on a new journey, and you want it, you're ready. So some of you will leave behind a love, getting ready for a new relationship, and others will embark on a new journey with a current love or an ex. So I've said this before, exes coming back in. Watch out for that this week. Look, it doesn't always mean that you should go back, but sometimes they come back because there's unfinished business. Well, it's one of those weeks, but it's also leading you to calmer waters. So conversations are going to be calmer. It's just going to be much easier to chat and to get to the root of any issues you've been having. So have those conversations this week. You'll be calm enough to have them. I don't see anger and I don't see resistance. So it's almost like a decision will be made this week. For some of you, you walk away from things. For others, you're going to try again, but on a new page, and you're going to put some boundaries down and rediscuss and reassess things with each other. And this will help you move forward in a much, much better way. Right, so what do we need to sort of look out for? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebrations. And at some times, merrymaking can mean that there's perhaps a superficial element for some of you in your relationship. And it's a fear of intimacy on some level, either you or the person that you're with. And it's time to reassess this, to really get clear around how deep are you going to go. This is the week. Are you going to dive deep into love? Are you going to let love in? Even if you're in a relationship, you've been holding a part of yourself back. Are you ready to give it your all? This doesn't mean that you have to take the reins and do everything yourself, but it does mean you have to open up, and you cannot skirt through this relationship or through love or through what you desire by just skimming over the surface. This requires depth. The Page of Cups. Oh, I see an invite coming. This is really exciting. So those of you that are single, you've got to go out and start to mingle. There's someone that's coming in that will ask you out on a date. This week is perfect for dating. Couples, please organize a date night. It's going to make some of you very happy. And I feel like some of you are going to receive a surprise this week. A gift, a message of love, unexpectedly. Really exciting and really lovely, because romance is high. The romance energy is really high. And then at the top we have, and this is what we need to watch out for, is the Hanged Man. So there are going to be some delays. As I said, love is a bit slow. It's slow in starting, and you need to have patience. You need to be okay to just be. Perhaps this is also about reprioritizing. Perhaps it's about not needing to be so much in control and letting things organically unfold. Dive deep, but be present in the moment and let things unfold organically. And what are we in for in a positive way this week? The Queen of Swords. Well, she's very fair. So again, this comes in with conversations. Her fair words, she is somebody who will always be honest and always be straight up. So you're going to have those difficult conversations, but they're going to go well. And I feel like a friend that you trust. There's a friend around who may be really good with their advice. And this is something you can rely on this week. Reach out to your friends. You're not alone. You have support. Even if it's a bestie that you have a conversation with around what you want. Maybe it's about making a plan to manifest together this great love. It is really a week where everything is possible. This card tells me the Eight of Swords is very much a card of the mind. So perhaps you are more afraid of the conversation than you think. This is also one of those things where often it's more doom and gloom than actual reality. Matters are not what they seem. Even in your relationships where you've had a breakup or a disagreement, matters are not what they seem. There is always a way. There's always a solution. And for you right now, maybe you're feeling a bit stuck. Perhaps you're a bit stuck in your mind. Well, I will say just be patient and just release yourself from any limiting beliefs. Remember, the person that you're wanting to have that conversation with, they also want to talk. They also want to clear the air. It's not about you not coming together, but it's more about putting your fears aside. Remember what I said. Love this week is about diving in deep, and that means putting your fears aside and being vulnerable and being open to your partner or to someone new. And the final outcome, crossroads. The Two of Swords representing a crossroads. And what we see is that everything that is happening here, both of the cards, they're about blindfolds. So use your intuition. You know, this is it's not a physical thing. This is an internal thing that's happening. You've got to make some choices. So are you going to reach out? Are you going to say yes? Are you going to say no? Are you going to have a choice between two? This is definitely a week of some interesting developments and interesting choices. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think. And let's see how the week goes. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please subscribe to my channel and like my video, and let me know in the comments what's happening for you and what you think. And I look forward to chatting to you again soon. Lots of love and blessings.